Where did you go?
Overfell High School.
Okay, Overfell.
Like right there.
And you went in...
Mountain View. Somewhere in Mountain View. Oh, wait, high school?
Yeah, you went in...
Yeah, Mountain View. Yeah, which was cool, but it was lacking diversity, you know?
That's like the opposite of Overfell.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it was very
so
diverse, but it was all, like, that's the weird thing about Mountain View, that I noticed. Or in the Bay Area, it's very diverse. Mm-hmm. You have your Asian friend, your Indian friend, your black friend.
Not the schools.
But the thing is, no. You like that's all mixed in, regardless of where you go. But the thing is, it's not separated by race anymore. It's separated by class. Yeah. You know, like wealth. You know, so like they'll be like wealthy Mexicans, but they don't hang out or associate with the other Mexicans. If that makes sense.
Oh my God. Like the school system, like everybody in there.
Like that's just like how people are. Like I mean, people aren't like racist. They're.
That's crazy. Yeah. For you to recognize that.
But you didn't notice that?
No, I didn't recognize that in school. Like we hung out with everybody.
Yeah, but okay, hanging out with everyone. I hung out with everyone, but I wasn't friends with everyone. Just because we saw each other on Friday night at the party that everyone else is at doesn't mean that Monday through Thursday or Friday afternoon we ever even spoke to each other, even though we were in class. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't mean we're buds. We just fucking like to party.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So like it's like you didn't really hang out with these people.
We like to party.
Dude, someone needs to fucking remix that song, dude. Huh? Someone needs to fucking remix that one.
There's lots of remix. That song's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
Fourth F word.
Yeah.
But yeah, you didn't even shout out Liquid Death. Shout out Party City for those eyeballs.
That's what
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I didn't have time to
I can't believe you returned the other ones.
Yeah, I was like, fuck that. Okay, I'm sorry. Do you also like Pikachu?
Oh, Pikachu?
Yeah.
Pokemon? Yeah, I fucking Pokemon.
Like
but
Pokemon?
yeah, this is cooler.
I literally walked out. I got that one and I walked out and I saw those ones and I was like, those are fucking cool. So I went out to the car and I was like, no, you're going to regret this for the rest of your life. So I went inside and I asked her if I could exchange them.
I mean,
they're cool.
Yeah.
There's a red one in the back.
Somewhere
back there,
yeah. Fucking.
Or orange.
Orange, yeah.
Yeah. Tight. It looks like a sunflower.
That's crazy. But this one, dude, it's like piercing.
Is it scaring you?
No.
Just hide them.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, literally just hide them all in the corners of your house.
That'd be hell yeah.
Oh, that'd be crazy, actually.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Someone turns the corner to see
What
giant
the
eyes
fuck?
staring at them.
No ghost experiences for you guys?
Nah, dude. Okay. October?
At my job's super haunted.
So
Right
is
now-
Jacob's.
all the time.
Dude.
Every
nah.
day the guards tell me a new story.
Yeah, Jacob gets a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
But to
should
me,
be
But
on
he works
set.
at a
all the time.
hospital, right?
No, it's a clinic, but it's built on an Indian burial ground.
That's even worse. I would much rather be at a hospital where people die. You know?
What?
Yeah, dude.
Why is it worse?
That has.
I feel safe around certain kind of spirits, you know? Like.
Yeah, but you're. Indian burial ground versus, guy who just died 5 minutes ago.
Does that trip you out?
I
don't feel like they're there.
I feel like they're there more.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
One time I was on 280, and I fucking totally see ghosts and shit. Like, sometimes it scares the crap out of me. It's terrifying, but it's also like they're just doing their thing over and over again. But when I passed by somebody on the 280, I rolled my window down because I was like, you guys need to get in your cars. And I didn't see anybody there. And that guy was he was not in body. So, I don't think they stay there. That's scary.
I don't know. I don't
That's
know.
traumatizing, right? Like to just be right. Oh my God.
See, like the way, someone, I just started,
That's a good question.
I saw someone, talk about this on a podcast where they were saying that, there's no real such thing as like ghosts, right? It's more so like, you know when like there's like imprints on like on a record, like the way that you make a
you
record
mean
sound.
like on the simulation? There's there's
No.
imprints on the simulation.
No. Like there's imprints on a record in order, and like the only way that you can actually hear them is when the needle's on it or whatever. The same way that like in certain parts where people are like, oh, I feel energy here. It's like because there's probably something that like imprinted itself on there. That was like an event that like it's like this.
Yeah, but it's not always the same thing. Like that's residual, right?
Sure.
Residual versus what is the other? Just like
Residual.
you know, like the type of ghosts that there are.
I don't know the
a
types of
residual
ghosts.
haunting versus.
I don't know that. I'm not. This stuff
Yeah.
freaks me out, so I don't look into it.
Really? Oh goodness, it freaks you out. I'm so sorry.
No, it's cool. Like,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
have
know.
nightmares tonight. Do you guys watch scary movies?
No.
No, not at all.
I like thriller and like suspense, but like the Exorcist.
I'm more of a
no.
thriller.
Oh, well, that kinda
thriller
scares
suspense
me.
That's stuff like
person.
that,
I need
like,
a
I don't do
storyline. I
scary.
can't
I
just
don't
be
like
like,
demon
oh, there's a
movies.
monster.
Yeah, I don't
like,
like
I don't
that
like.
either.
To me, like it's a boring story. It's a boring ass story. That's why I don't like it.
You don't. There's not jump scares. You're lying. You're
Jump
scared of
scares,
it. You're
jump
just scared
scares,
of it.
but jump scares are
jump
they're there
scares.
and to, you know.
To jump scare you.
Yeah. So like that isn't it's scary, but it's like part of the movie. But like
Yes.
the movie, I don't like them because they're boring.
No, I don't.
You know, they're just.
Are they really?
Yeah, dude, one of my favorite movies until the last fucking 10
It's
minutes
just, no, dude,
of the
it's
fucking
so
movie.
confusing. It's confusing the whole time. And you're like, what is going on?
No, I don't want to see the demon, the monster. No,
Yeah.
I leave it up to my imagination because this is scarier than whatever the fuck you're gonna show me.
Oh, of course, because
know what
it
I
looks
mean?
like bad makeup. A lot of it is like,
Exactly.
oh, God.
So I was watching what's down below is above, or what above is like
Above, So Below?
Yeah. So I was watching that.
No,
And
that
it-
movie gave me nightmares for like a couple of weeks. After I
Okay,
saw
but
shit.
in
It
that
was
movie,
like-
everything was fucking. I was fucking glued to my seat. I was watching it with my
You
ex,
can't stop watching,
and I was
you're
like,
like-
"Holy shit! Like, what the fuck is about to happen?" And then at the end, right at the end, where they see the car that's like is like on fire
Yeah.
or whatever, and then all of a
Girl,
sudden the demon
spoiler
comes
alert.
out. Yeah, but like it doesn't tell you any that doesn't tell you anything
Go
about the
back and
story.
say disclaimer.
But like then all of a sudden there was like that moment where they're like running or whatever, and then the girl's running, right, and then all she does is like stiffs arm a fucking like the skeleton thing.
Oh, the one's crawling out of the walls, right? Okay, yeah.
Like, dude, she just does that, and he just like explodes, and I'm just like, dude, I'm like, oh, okay, you just ruined a solid hour and 15 minutes of a great
Damn.
movie based off
That's
this one
true.
like, dude, like she's
Yeah.
not Marshawn Lynch, she's not like, you
Dude.
know, like even if this thing is just like bones and dust,
I completely understand that.
it just
because
ruined it. It
I feel like that
ruined
for
it.
Willy Wonka.
The
You've
new
seen
one,
that
the
new
old one,
Willy-
the first one.
No, the first one is the best one.
Yeah,
He's like
yeah.
just the right amount of like psycho
Creepy? Yeah.
and like, yes, but he's a great actor. Gene Kelly? No,
Gene
Ferris,
Gene Ferris.
not Gene.
Gene Kelly is the tap dancer.
and Gene Ferris is a DJ.
Yes.
I don't know who the fuck.
Is it
I don't know who
Gene
Willy
Sim-
Wonka
Not
is.
Gene Simmons, is it? No. Is it Gene?
Gene Simmons is the
Gene
aerobics.
Simmons,
of,
yeah.
Oh, you know why? Because they're talking about Pauly Shore. They want him to play
Dude,
Gene Simmons. There you
He
go.
would have done amazing. He would do amazing.
Like they
even now.
they showed
I
him
want to
like
see what he looks like now.
I
Wait,
forget.
but who is the Willy Wonka?
Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder. Wasn't, I always say this, but Jacob said no, I think. He's not in the Clock movie. What is it called?
Clock movie.
Yeah. Damn it.
I need more than just clock.
I know.
movie.
I'm. He looks just like him. The guy's. It's It's like a thriller movie, like a psycho movie. Like the guy is a psycho, but
I don't know why I was thinking Click for a second when you
Click
said
is
Clock.
a great movie.
I love
Do you
that
like that movie?
Adam
And I was like,
Sandler?
are you
What is
thinking
that,
that he's
2008?
no, he was what's his name?
Christopher Walken.
Yeah, Christopher Walken.
So I
there
was
you go.
on my way home. No, I was on my way to Paris, and I was at Canada, at the airline, and like they were like, Christopher Walken, please come to the counter, and I was like, where the fuck is he? You know.
You think it was really him?
No, I don't. Well, the guy never showed up. Maybe.
It's a pretty commonish name, I guess.
Damn. But like,
the fact that he didn't show up and he got called out in front of everybody, he was probably like, "I'm out."
Yeah. Dude, that's fucking crazy. Dude, yeah, I've yet to see a celebrity at the airport, but when it happens,
I feel like we've seen a couple.
What
we saw the little people.
What little people?
You know, from
Big World?
It's called Little People, Big World, right?
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I mean, how?
Jacob's mom pointed them out. She's like, I watch that show all the time.
Did you guys like punt them?
You know what's so? You know what's
Dude, remember when they used to do the pumpkin chuck?
Oh my god! Wait, is that on Jackass?
On their farm where they would make
No,
a catapult?
really?
Dude, what if?
Oh my god,
Dude. I'm just imagining you guys just were some random small people family. You guys are like, oh my god, that's Little People Big World, and it's totally not them.
No, it was them. It was totally.
No,
them.
you can tell they have.
That's so
They
funny.
look, but that's just funny.
Yeah,
that would be me. I would just see a group of like, is that them?
I felt bad because I was walking, and I made eye contact with the dad. No,
Fell over.
they were sitting down. I was walking though, and I made eye contact with the dad, and I was like, "Oh God, that guy looks so familiar," and I just kept walking. But I was looking at their dog, and their dog is so cute. I was like, "Oh, it's a little baby," and then I looked up, and I was like, "Oh my God, this looks really awkward right now," because I was looking at the dog, and I probably looked like I was looking at him.
Yeah.
Shit.
Damn, that's at the airport.
Was
Yeah.
he riding the dog or?
I cannot with you.
What? Like when you were like, I made eye contact with the dad. I'm like, were you tying your shoe?
Yeah, I was looking at the dog, and then I looked up and I saw the dad riding him, staring me directly in the eyes.
Oh my God, no.
Oh my God.
You know that TikTok dance that the girls do?
Which one?
Like the
picturing
weird,
that one.
Oh.
I hate that shit.
It's so funny.
But I was watching Wolf of Wall Street.
Yep.
And Wolf of Wall Street, fun fact, the first thing that you see is a little person. But he's being thrown onto the dartboard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
And they're all like, all right, so like, what can we do with them? They're like, all right, well, you know, we can throw them. Then we can be, they're like, blah, blah, blah. He's like, just remember, there's still people. And he's like, this is why we keep you around.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, that's what they said in the movie.
Why do I not remember that?
Oh, dude, it was hella
That
funny.
movie's so good.
He's like, can we get them like, can we strip them down? He's like, no, I don't think that's like, you know, it's safe for the office. And then he's like, no, this one says willing to put stuff up, but.
Oh my god.
Dude, that movie is fucking hilarious.
What the
So
fuck?
fucking
That's
funny.
in the very beginning when they're having the parties?
Yeah, the
Okay,
parties
okay,
and the
okay.
strippers and everything. You know?
Oh,
I need
okay,
to
yeah.
rewatch
Yeah,
it.
that movie's fucking
That's
hilarious.
so-
I fucking love that movie.
Dude, that's so funny that's what you remember out of the movie, though.
No, that's not the
We're
only
talking
thing.
about. Oh, well, I mean,
Little
people. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to censor that.
I do. Yes. Oh my god.
Dude, but nah, dude, I don't know. I feel like I've met enough little people in my life to know that, like, dude, they are some of the strongest little bunch.
Dude, yes.
Not just like emotionally strong, mentally strong, whatever, because you know they got so many things, so
They're
many real obstacles to overcome.
They're strong.
But dude, their center of gravity, dude, it's fucking insane. You know, have you ever met like a stocky like 3-year-old? Like 4-year-old?
Yes.
You know when they're like mean and they're just mean and like,
Yes.
you know, like blah,
And
blah,
they
blah. But like,
I'm
dude,
not
just
gonna-
imagine like a fucking 30-something-year-old like little person.
3-year-old, they're a little bit shorter than...
A 3-year-old? A 3-year-old is what? Like this big.
Yeah.
Right?
How tall do you think? Sorry, he's all, I've met
I
a
don't
lot
know,
of...
like this big?
I'm sorry, you have to block that too. But little people,
They're like this big.
they're like
Depends.
3 to 9. 3.9.
Anything under, I think 4'11" is considered.
Yeah, 4.8.
Yeah, so
So-
like my nip goes up to like here. I'm short.
Oh, jeez. They're taller. Some are taller than that. Some of your height.
What do you mean some of them? Some of the little people are taller than us. I'm not a little person. First off, I'm not a little person. I'm just a little man. All right.
I'm a little man. Oh my god. No, it's 4'8". How much is 4'8"? Is that really like right here?
4'9" and below is legal little person.
It's 4'9" now?
Yeah.
Why does it change? I feel like it's changed.
It's always been 4'9". I think it used to be like 4'11".
I think it was.
So I think 4'11" wasn't, but then anything under it, I think it was. So 4'10", 4'9". But yeah.
You know what's crazy though is that they like change it with like the times. Is what it feels like.
Yeah. I think. See, that's.
I think people are getting shorter.
But I mean, also back in the day, I feel like everything changes, right? Everything changes. More data, more blah blah blah. There's more analytics to look at, but
just like the 23andMe.
Yeah, exactly. But also, like, there's more people are being diagnosed with certain shit
because there's more people are being more aware.
Right.
Becoming more aware of their
body. But also,
themselves.
I feel like now they're moving the goalposts.
I feel like some people are just like experimenting right now.
I feel like people are just trying shit out. And
no,
being
but like the psychologists
I think
and
I
people.
have a little bit of the tism. Like, I have it. Dude, I don't. There's something about the color red that just really irks me. You know? So they're all like, you know?
Okay.
And then, like, they move forward from there and they're like,
well,
no.
yeah, because a lot of, like, psychologists just don't even pay attention, really. They don't even, like.
I don't know. It's weird.
A lot of them are in training, right?
Psychologists?
Yeah, like a lot of the ones that you see, I don't know what kind of insurance that you have, but like, you know, the heart of the Bay Area, I feel, have whatever it's called, like Obamacare. Is it still called that?
Yeah.
And did you have that?
No, it's Covered California.
Covered California. Do you have it? Or did you have it?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people just go to the same things. Go to the same doctors, and they're all
but they're recommended
and
based on location. So not everyone is getting the same doctor.
You know what? There's a really good
like I've always said this and I've always thought this. Just because my mom just so happened to stay in Mountain View, I'm a lot smarter than a lot of people.
I'm sure. No, I'm totally sure.
I mean?
They have good schools. It just depends on like where you're at. Right. They always say like when you have kids, you don't pick where you're gonna live on like the area. You pick on the closest school that it's by, and like.
Well, that's also because the school determines the tax property
bracket.
No, it determines the market of the property that you're about to buy. Uh-huh. So if the school does good, then your house does good.
Yeah.
So like that's why you choose to be closer to a nice school.
No, I feel like when you have a kid, you don't think about that. You think more about like if the school is going to be good for the kid. Sure. Your mom thought it out.
No, she didn't.
She did. Shut up. Let her.
She didn't. She didn't even know, dude. She
knew where she was.
She took me to a. She literally took me to a veterinarian to try to get me to be better because she saw the word hospital. She didn't know what the fuck she was doing.
Did she speak English?
No.
Well, that's why.
I know. That's why I'm saying my mom just literally just so happened to know someone who lived here, so she moved here. She didn't know anything.
Well, that's why she moved here, is because she knew somebody, right? And then she knew.
But it's happen's sake. It's not like, oh, she knew that Google was down the street. She knew that.
No, of course not. Those are not big things. That's not big.
No, but that's to my point is she didn't know anything. We could have been in Modesto, and she wouldn't have known the difference.
I'm sure. Yes. Okay. I understand what
you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. Like there's no reference point outside of movies. You know, so like she was just like here, and
dude,
because
movies
of that,
don't portray like Mexico how it should be portrayed. Like other places, you know, like because how do they portray it? Well, you know, in all the movies, like all dusty and like they have no buildings and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but how do they portray everyone else? You know, like have you seen how they portray China? Do you see how?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
it's just kind of crazy
Hollywood.
to me. It's so
you know
crazy.
what I mean? Like, yeah, it's propaganda. Like, there's a
But
reason.
they show actual buildings, though, right? Like
Because they're major cities. Guess what? Have a lot of buildings.
You mean, yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
But
Like, they
in Mexico, I feel like it's different.
Yeah, Mexico
it's like,
City is real nice. There's places in these smaller places that are really nice, but we don't have skyscrapers everywhere. A lot of it is still just your little pueblos.
What part of Mexico do you go to?
And
yeah, but I feel like it's so different, even in the movies, like the
sure.
cute little places.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
so different.
Yeah. But you're not gonna.
It's kind of like any market in Star Wars. That's what it looks like in all the movies. You don't watch Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
Do you watch Star Wars?
I love Star Wars.
Yeah,
I should have got you Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars.
I'm like a nerd for everything now, so you could have probably got me anything. I would have loved it.
Well, now that it's gift time.
Oh my gosh.
First off, I had to get you. You know what you like the most. I got you a 3-pack.
Yes.
You know.
Modelo?
I mean, Bud Light.
It's supposed to be too much tequila, yes.
Dude.
I know both of you guys came. All I had in my fridge was Modelo, and I was so sad about that. So when you rolled up with the Bud Light, I was like, thank God.
Because it's your birthday.
Oh my God.
And I'm still a degenerate. We had to ice you one time for the one time. You know.
God damn it.
So I mean.
One time for the every time.
So good luck with that, but
that's a big one.
I know,
I don't fuck around, dude. I
couldn't drink the whole thing.
I went to two 7-Elevens to find that big bottle. They only had the little ones.
He's all, I needed gas.
Well, I did need gas. I did get gas, but Chevron, shut up.
That's fucking crazy.
I was gonna say 7-Eleven has gas sometimes, like right downtown.
7-Eleven has gas?
The worst gas station downtown.
Oh, yeah, no.
Are you gonna drink that on a knee? Is that?
Do I have to?
I'm sorry.
It's your birthday. You can do what you want, but I think you could just do it right there.
I think. Right?
Yeah, just do it right there. It's also for cameras and the views, but yeah. While he does that, cheers.
Get on your knees. I'm just kidding.
Oh damn!
Cameras, they won't be able to get me. Oh man. I have to do the whole thing, right?
At least half.
Cheers.
Oh wait, are you supposed to do the whole thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
I can do the whole thing.
You don't have to like hella chug it. Take breaks. Proud of you.
You gotta do it.
Thank you guys.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Happy birthday. Go man. Go man.
God damn.
Oh my goodness.
God damn.
Your lips are gonna be like sugary. That's how they taste, right? Like a little sugary.
They're hella sugary.
What is the
Oh my God.
alcohol percentage?
Oh my God.
Did that. You did that.
Dude.
You did that.
Dude, hell no.
I had to.
Dude, I would have like pussied out like a third of the way. Dude,
a
what?
third?
Yeah.
I first take the first sip. I'm like, crap, this is not what I thought it was gonna be.
Dude,
I haven't done one in a long time.
If I was gonna give it to you early on.
No, that was perfect.
Which probably would have been a bad idea because it's ice cold.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, that was the thing. I was scared it was gonna be too cold, and then when it wasn't, I was like, oh, I got this.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. It
was cold, but it just wasn't ice cold, so it was perfect.
Yeah,
Oh,
literally.
dude,
I haven't been iced in so long now that Arjun's left.
Yeah, you guys used to just straight up like plan some places, right?
Dude, we'll just do like silly shit. Like we'll put it in a cubby.
He would just tell me stories like he's like, last night I fucking iced Danny and I
dude,
and he would tell me like he's like I hit it here and I'm just like what? But I would hear all you guys' stories. Like,
dude, it was just crazy. It was like
Our friend Soul hides them. Like we have a friend group that we hang out with. They're so awesome. Everybody hides them randomly. We've done like the party bus a couple times, and they'll just put it like right in the chair, you know, like in the seat.
You sit down and you're just like, fuck.
God, yeah. Like, who found it? If someone has to get it, you always get on your knee. You can't not.
I know. That's why I was like,
no, you're good.
I felt
you got
bad,
it.
but I was like,
you're good. You're
for the
good.
sake of the cameras, I'll do it right here.
No, you're good.
Dude, that's crazy.
That made me warm.
Hell yeah, I hope so. I mean, it's.
What is the alcohol?
I think it's probably 4 or 5
percentage.
if that, but yeah, 4.5.
Oh, 4.5. Okay.
It's like a Bud Light.
I was about to, dude. It was either
it's like 2 fat Bud Lights back to back, basically.
Well, it was either gonna be that or like 2 Buzz Balls.
Ooh, Buzz Balls are so good.
Giant ones.
I haven't seen those yet, but I've seen people post about them. Haven't seen them in stores
dude,
yet.
I've seen
Our
people
friend
do.
Jen, she buys those and they're so good. The watermelon ones.
They're so strong.
They are very strong.
Like they're like 12-14% or some shit like
those
that.
are the ones that I see like all over San Jose.
It's sugar and mixed alcohol. So like, dude, you get
messed up.
Fucked up. One time I went to Santa Cruz, right? And I wasn't driving.
Oh, good.
Or like I wasn't doing anything. So like, of course, I'm with my family, right? And I like explicitly told them, hey, this is my fucking day off. You know, I'm here at the beach. I'm with you guys.
Who's driving? They were driving?
My mom was driving.
Oh, yeah.
So this is when my mom was here, right?
So I'm going to get...
And then, so like, I bought 6 Buzz Balls, right? For the day.
With your family?
Yeah, but I was going to share it with everyone.
I thought you were just like,
he ended up drinking 3.
Oh, no. Well, I also bought a tall can for myself also. You know, thank you very much. I'm paying. Hey, Theo's got it like that. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, my God.
We're having a good time. But, like, my sister had one. My aunt had one. I had one. My mom had one. So there was 2 more. Then all of a sudden, they pussied out, you know, but they also have to take care of it.
I totally see you as the fucking crazy fun uncle.
Dude.
I've seen with your nephews and nieces.
I ask them crazy. Like, I'll just do, I get to their level. You know?
No, that's the important part. To not talk to them like they're below you or anything like that. To, like, actually talk to them for real. Because you get some fun shit out of them. It's like some real ass answers that are just like
they're so interesting.
They're more open with you because you're not their parents. Like,
yes.
The craziest kind of thing, and then you tell their parents later, like, you know what your fucking kid said to me? He said some smart ass. You got a little genius over there. Like,
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
kids are
fucking dope, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I was at the beach, right? I had the 1 Buzz Ball. Then we start going on rides. We start doing everything. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to go kill my tall can, right? You know, it's still early in the day.
What kind of tall can was that?
I think it was just like a
I love how you're like, I need to know the details.
Yeah, it was just a little Lagunitas. And then...
I love Lagunitas.
So then, like, boom, we kill it. And then, like, we're playing the arcades now and, like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm, like, kind of like, I'm feeling myself, you know? Like, I'm still with the kids. I'm the one...
Wait, how many did you had? A Lagunitas tall can?
And a Buzz Ball.
Ooh.
Yeah. Good. All within, like, an hour and a half.
Aren't those like 5.7?
It's basically like 4 to 5 beers, basically. Right
there. Yeah. The Lagunitas is probably like 8 point something.
Yeah, Lagunitas are strong.
No, but the Buzz Ball.
Oh, they're like 12.
That? Oh crap! The little BB ones.
All Buzz Balls are like 12% alcohol
plus.
Yeah, it's insane. But really? So I had those, and the next thing you know,
Buzz Ball sponsor us.
Next, you know, the kids get bored, right? So then we will go back to the beach where like all the parents are at, where all the snacks are. So I'm there. I literally am like, at this point, I know I'm kind of like feeling myself a little bit because I chugged them way too fast and it was way too hot, and I had no water. So then I'm like, all right, bet. And then out of nowhere, I pull out a book from my backpack and then just start reading a fucking full, like I read like 3 or 4 chapters.
Where?
Just like, no, not.
Just yourself?
Just like, dude.
I thought you like opened up and did a story time with the kids right now.
Kids, dude. I need to sober up, dude. And then
reading sobers you up, kids.
Well, I mean. Do
you remember what book it was?
It is Dark Matter.
Oh, yeah.
So I was reading Dark Matter at the time. Also crazy ass book.
That book's crazy.
10 out of 10 recommend.
I've heard of that, but I don't know.
It's a sci-fi. It's like a sci-fi thriller. Like,
okay, I can picture this.
I have the book if you want to borrow it.
Yeah.
But whatchamacallit. So I'm reading it, and then my aunt's just like, she's like, I know you're faded because like you're reading. She's like, I've never seen you read, even when you were in 3rd grade. She's like, dude, what do you...
Even when it was cool.
And I'm like, I looked at her and I was like, dude, I made a promise to myself. I need to read at least 2 chapters a day. And then I'm like, and it's just really riveting right now.
She's like, riveting? All right, you're for sure fucked up.
And this is like my white aunt, right? So she's yeah, she's like, what the fuck? Like, this was fucked up. And then I'm like, all right, I have 2 more Buzz Balls, right? So technically I have 1 more. And like,
girl, can you drink one with me?
So I'm like, I'm trying to find someone to do it with me. So like, I kill mine by myself, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna go on a couple more rides.
You
don't have any cousins around your age?
No,
it's all they're older or they're younger.
Yeah. The ones our age don't hang out with us.
No, that's
right?
funny.
Like,
there's a couple
I don't
of
have
cousins
any
like
my age.
Ours
no.
farther.
The one who's the closest to me, she is 21, but she lives in SoCal, but she's getting her doctorate.
She's probably too cool for school anyways if she was hanging out 21.
She gets I get whenever she comes down or comes up and like we hang out, I get her trash.
Good.
Like that's the point. Is like I'm that cousin where I'm like, hey, just know that like we're gonna get drunk, but we're gonna stay here at home. We're not going anywhere. Drunk. We're not gonna do anything. I just want to solidify some memories that we won't remember.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm trying to do.
I like to go out.
No, for sure. But her little sister's 19. She can't.
Yeah.
But we can get fucked up at the house.
Yeah.
We can all just have a good time, you know?
What the drinking age in France is 18.
18.
Yeah.
Is also the dating age over there is 16. So you know, like
there's a dating age.
Really? Do with that what you will.
Dating?
Like you can date someone who's 16 if you're like above 18.
That's the legal age of consent.
Oh really?
16.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
So I mean, they freak.
You know what though?
That's wild.
You know what I noticed is.
Baby.
I don't know. Everybody. I don't know.
16?
Yes. Yeah. That's really young. Well,
16.
What about young, so you think
like,
2 years differse when you're 16 and 18 is like a huge difference?
Still babies too. But
do I think though?
Yeah.
Do I think though?
Do you think that?
No. I believe that a 16-year-old and an 18-year-old have a world of difference? No, but I do think that it's better for creeps. To at least have
easier for them, yeah.
It's better for them to have a 2-year buffer. Because that's a child.
Yeah, it is.
Still, 18-year-old is a child too.
18 is a child, but like at that point,
some 18-year-olds are still in school though, and I feel like
most 18-year-olds.
I feel like it really depends on the person.
What do they say when your mind fully develops around 25-ish? When your brain's supposed to be
like your prefrontal cortex.
Yeah, it's not
doesn't fully.
Like
that was also the first time that I said it. Like
I think a man is
right.
No, you did. You said it like really. I was just like, oh shit, Bill Nye over here. What the fuck? Neil deGrasse.
No, dude, I was thinking about that. Oh, dude. Oh, okay.
I love him.
I
love him too.
We'll probably end on this one, but like, dude, I've been like, I don't know why, but my YouTube has been their commercials that they're giving me is very red pill like Republican shit. So it's all about like, hey, there's this new like website, like a Republican website that has like a movie about like school shootings, and then the next one would be about like trans thing, and then it's like, what is a woman, and like things like that.
Isn't there stuff like that?
Bruh.
Dude,
it's so crazy. You watch one video and all of a sudden they start suggesting that shit, and you're just like, dude,
it's not even.
That was an accident. It auto played.
And it wasn't even like a video. It was like, dude, I was watching Theo Von and fucking what's his face was on it.
God, yeah. And he has one of his like super right fucking guests on.
Yeah, and I was like, dude,
Roseanne or like Jordan Peterson or like
Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, Jordan Peterson.
Roseanne, dude, that
that one they took it down. He had to put it on Twitter.
They brought it back up.
Oh, he got okay.
Yeah.
No way.
She was saying some crazy shit.
She was saying some crazy shit. It was using satire.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like she was just saying like. She was talking about the Holocaust, and she was like, it didn't even happen. And then she was like, well, a million Jews died, or whatever the real number is. And she's like, a million Jews died. She's like, I think there should have been more, but she's Jewish. She's a Jewish woman.
That doesn't matter. Again, just like if you're black, you're white, whatever.
But she's a comedian on a comedian podcast talking about it and satire. Like, as a joke.
I know.
Like, I feel like
that
it's
part
not
of
a
it,
joke,
but at the same time, I get the other part of it too.
No, for sure.
It's like, dude, like,
I don't know.
There's got to be like some kind of like, I don't know. I mean, she's Jewish, so like, it's like,
yeah,
you almost gotta like let her say whatever the fuck she wants about it because that's her people.
No,
like,
did she live through it? Did she?
No, you're right. She didn't, but it's the same.
At this point, none of us did.
But the fact that I'm sorry.
No, but like me personally, I can't get mad at her because like I have no. I mean, I could get mad at her. I don't know. It's a weird situation.
I have no skin in the game.
Right.
Yeah, so
you know what I mean?
It's basically
Like I don't have like to me, it doesn't affect me because she's not talking about.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly.
I am the kind of person that does not give a shit, and if it offends somebody in such a horrible way, when we know that is a historical,
do you know that happened? Okay, sure.
It should not be said.
But do you know that actually currently right now the things that she said actually affected someone?
No. You know what?
So then
listen to this.
What is the whole hoopla? about because you think that someone actually could get offended.
They're scared, though. They are scared to say anything about it. I know lots of people that are Jewish that are scared when things like that come out.
They have this idea that the Holocaust is going to happen again.
Yeah, they feel like they cannot speak up.
Okay.
Like it's
a talk about it, they get like scared, like, oh my God, it's going to happen again.
Yeah.
Even though to us we're just like, it's
buddy with
there's no way that would ever happen again. But like,
but we don't know
we don't know what
happened, and
exactly.
like their grandparents and shit have told them stuff.
Sure.
I just know like 2 people specifically right now that I think of when it comes to this, and there was stuff that even happened like when I was in high school, and it's like everyone's like, well, why is it such a big deal, and it scared that
so why
person
don't they free Palestine if it's
so
such a
much.
big deal, right?
right
So like that's my whole thing.
No, I totally
there's
get
like
that.
there's always another side of the coin, because we're just skipping the coin, you know? We're being like, oh, well, Jewish people have it hard. Well, yeah, blacks have it hard. It was like, well, did you see what happened to these
Everybody
Chinese
has
people?
it
You know what I mean?
so hard.
So like we
can go through every nationality and find a point in like where they were enslaved, or they just had just the worst.
Dude, a fun fact about not a fun fact.
I feel like
it's all about timing. So like the closest horrible event to that is like, of course, like fucking Hitler and the Holocaust, and then after that it's like slavery, and it's like but thousands and thousands of years ago they enslaved thousands of people, and no one talks about that anymore because it's thousands of years ago.
People are still enslaved today.
Yeah,
how do you think
100%.
the World Cup happened? The World Cup happened because of enslaved Africans.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like these are people from even the Philippines, Indonesia.
That actually blew my mind when people were like, today in this world right now there are slaves. I'm like,
dude, you know what really sucks?
Hey, you like your iPhone?
No, don't
this
even.
This is fucking cobalt. Dude, like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? So, like, it's like, I get it. Okay, like, to kind of, dude. Okay, my point that I was going to make earlier.
Sorry, we went way off.
Well, no. I kind of forgot what we were talking. Roseanne was the thing. I kind of forgot what the actual point was for that. The commercials. The commercials.
Yeah.
So like, okay, so I've been getting all those like right wing fucking commercials and all blah blah blah.
Nah, he watched some shit.
Nah, I do it. Okay, even if you watch like,
why is this happening to me?
Well, like no, even if you just watch clips of people like
Ben Shapiro.
If you
start getting on Ben Shapiro,
you just watch
and stuff
clips,
like that,
right?
and like, what's the other dude that like likes to argue people? Change my mind guy.
My God.
He's the one. He got in trouble
recently.
Well, he's the guy who does it.
Because he like, there's a video of him yelling at his pregnant wife, like hella yelling at her, and like telling her like, you need to obey me and stuff like that, and she's like, I just want to leave.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Bro, homeboy is really abusive and crazy, but like
verbally.
I would watch some of his videos specifically just to watch him argue with the other people,
because it doesn't make sense.
Because he was the one who went to Dr. Phil, right, with the trans person.
Did he?
Oh. That was Ben Shapiro. The one that when the trans person almost like threatened him.
Right.
That was Ben Shapiro.
And then he was like, "That's not very ladylike."
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that to me, like, okay, don't get me wrong.
That wasn't Ben's fault.
Shady thing to say and everything. Comedic timing.
Amazing.
Impeccable.
I feel like he would have said that to any woman.
No. Because he's talking to a trans woman about these things, right? So like she's like, oh,
you gotta watch the whole conversation, because in the beginning he's basically telling her how she's basically a man and all stuff.
Like biologically.
So then in that moment he's basically finally playing along with her.
Wait,
well,
is it like
not
the
very
really
ladylike?
Yeah,
so like
so
he's finally playing along with, like, okay, I guess you're a lady, but that's not very ladylike.
Yeah.
So it's like
lady wouldn't do that.
Finally I play along with you, but at the same time I'm gonna insult you. So it's like it's such a like
so it was so fucked up, but like
Yeah.
comedically, and also like for me, I love debates and I love the psychological warfare. Every time that we have a conversation with anyone, we're playing chess, but it's like sometimes it's a fun game of chess where we're both just like we're just here, and then other times you're like, all right, just watch my next move, and like
the last episode there was moments where I was just like, oh, you guys are not on the same page on this subject. And I was like, but then you guys immediately went into the next subject. So I was like, okay, I think both of them know what this is. Like, it's all about you'll see when it's released. But there's
like,
moments
also,
where
like,
they disagree.
But also with me, like, This is a podcast.
This is a podcast.
I know, but like, it's funny.
We're having a conversation.
You get it, but it's funny when a guest gets it, and he got it. He understood that.
Well, he also had a podcast.
Yeah, and then he even the thumbnail and everything. Like he understood. Like, let me do this real quick, and like he just understood how it is to have a podcast. So it was funny because it's like, okay, he's on the same page. Yeah. Even though like sometimes I didn't agree with everything he said, but it was still funny as fuck.
Yeah. No, he reminded me of the hood dudes I grew up with.
Yeah.
But with a little bit of me in them. You know, like he off cameras, like he was like, oh, I go to like therapy and like all this other stuff. Mm-hmm. But like also he's like, prostitutes, this, da da da, but you know, and it's just like I was like, oh, okay, so you still have
I have to watch it.
Yeah, I know
it's not out yet. It's not out yet.
You should have been here.
Oh, man.
It'll be uploaded tonight, so he can try to release it tomorrow. But,
yeah. Okay. But honestly, it seems like a Friday podcast.
Like Friday, yeah.
It feels like a Friday podcast. Mostly because I work tomorrow in the AM.
Oh yeah, so to upload all that stuff. But yeah.
But I mean, yeah, but I don't even know what we were talking about earlier.
Roseanne.
Dude, fucking Roseanne, man.
I have to watch some stuff because I'm so confused about that. Like, that's crazy.
About what? Like, what exactly?
Just the things Roseanne that she says.
It's because everyone's got this like image of her now, so she's playing into it. And
is
now
she really
like,
though? Is that what it is?
I don't think she is. I think she kind of believes maybe a little bit of it, but I think now she's playing into it because
you know how she had her little episode and she like said some racist shit.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
But also remember a month before that, her show, the Roseanne show. No.
Before that. Yeah, it was doing really good.
Was doing more than just good.
They were talking about a second season already.
They were doing Super Bowl numbers on a TV show.
Yeah. Didn't they kill her off?
But also
because of the racist thing.
But because of the racist thing. But also, that was the first show in a while where they publicly had someone supporting the Republican Party on a TV show.
Oh, so you think that's like the reason?
No, I don't think that's why. I think that's why the show did really well.
Oh my god.
No, not.
I think
because
the country, if half the country finally sees.
What do you mean? Like, I think it's so unfair that Democrats don't let Republicans be out and about. I think that's so fucked up. You know what I mean?
I don't give a shit what you are, but
like how come you rolled your eyes when I said that they were?
Because I just know so. Like, trust me, I know quite a few Republicans that like they're freaking cool. They're cool people. Yeah. They don't say stupid things. Mm-hmm. They went to school. Some of them went to school. Some of them are very educated. I don't ever have any problems with them. I think I just have a problem with like stupid people.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
People that don't have like common sense.
I know more because of where I live. And strictly because of numbers, data, and everything, I know more dumb Democrats than I do dumb Republicans.
Okay.
But that's because here in the Bay, here in Silicon Valley, people are just voting blindly without actually knowing what the fuck they're talking about. Yeah, and then sometimes when you ask them, they're like, I don't know. AOC told me to do it, and it's just like, okay, well, do you like why? Why is she doing this? Do you think that this issue that she's pushing affects us in California, or does it affect her constituents? Whatever the fuck. I'm not a politician. I'm stupid also.
I thought I knew that word until I started trying to say it, but I was like, shit, I don't know it either.
Is it constituents? I tried to say a word earlier.
No, I think you said it right. You said it right.
Yeah, you said it right. But like it affects her and her market, not us and our market. Yeah. So why are you listening to someone who's across the fucking country? Is she beautiful? Sure. Is she brown? Sure. Is she a she? Yes.
Did she
lie
about getting arrested?
Who? AOC?
Yes.
She lied about that?
Yeah, she was like this walking, and then she like pulled her hands out.
I do remember that. I do remember. But I think the reason why they did that was to safely escort her out of the premises without any sort of like hoopla. They do that with celebrities all the time.
Bullshit.
They do that with they do that in concerts. They do that in concerts. Fucking Daniel Caesar was walking out of his concert with a hoodie and everything else, just trying to be real regular.
With the hoodie, not acting like you're getting arrested, so that the press can come up to you and take a video.
Do you think that AOC or anyone can come out of the fucking any government office in a with a hoodie?
No, but they can come out into the secret. There's like lots of tunnel ways where you're able to go away safely.
Yes.
How do you think they got away safely before? They weren't able to get up because of the windows and everything when they were in there, and like you have to have specific codes, and like there's people watching these places all the time. Like she could have got out. It was a press move. Like it was a power move, but she
well, I mean, it's all about numbers. It's about eyeballs. Dude, everyone is in the content game. Everyone is in the content game regardless if you want to or not, right? Yeah. The reason why these boba companies
that sounds so
watch, but hear me out. But hear me out. Like the reason why all these boba fucking places they do really well is because visually marketing? They do really well, right? So like if you
they taste hella good too.
Sure, but that's the after effect.
Okay, yes.
You need to be in the like
the
in the side of or you have to be in the minds of people, the same way that they still have to do this shit. Mm-hmm. I think the only reason why she's in the position that she's in was because she's a bartender. Was because she's a regular person who did have a past, who partied. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And like she's just like a regular person. She got there. We put her there. We literally put her there. And now people are like, what the fuck is she doing? You know what I mean? Because now she's no longer the person that we voted in. Mm-hmm. Even though nothing has changed.
Is that what she was before?
I mean, she was like, I'm here for y'all. Dude, she was my phone screen for 2 years.
So he's heartbroken.
No, dude, I'm telling you, I fuck with
her.
Really?
Dude, like I fucked with her so hard. Mostly because it was just like, dude, it was grassroots. It was that whole like Bernie.
I think
Bernie
that's what
thing.
they play on though a lot of the time. So that's
for sure. But you know what grassroots stands for in politics?
No.
It just means poor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it just means like, hey, I'm gonna get all the poor people on my side, and then poor people
do whatever I want.
Well, poor people, whatever they think is cool to the majority. Mm-hmm. Regardless if it's black shit, brown shit, or like Asian shit right now.
Yeah.
Right? Like, whatever poor people think is cool is gonna be cool.
Shit, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and like that's only because if they feel like this is gonna sound crazy, and also I'm like a little faded, but like if you feel good in the worst situation, then people are gonna notice that and be like, oh fuck, even someone who has less than me can find things that like make them feel good. What are those things? It's these Jordans. It's this fucking, I don't know, North Face that they had, you know, in like 2008 when that was cool.
Dude, like Patagonia.
You know,
like
Patagonia.
So
you know what I mean?
Have you
so like it's all these things.
Very expensive.
And like,
but they're great for the environment.
Mm-hmm. Are they not?
They're really good for the environment.
Patagonia?
Yeah.
That's all about my mom.
They like donate so much money to like all these good charities. Yeah. Really good charities.
Not like ones that are just faking it.
Yeah.
I don't know. But all right. Let's take one more shot and then
a shot.
One more
for your birthday.
For Matthew.
We have like a fat one poured in here. Right?
That's a glass.
It's right there.
It's
no, because what happened was I poured.
What happened was
I poured one and then I went to pour another one. And I was like, I didn't even take that shot, and I poured a little bit more. My bad. Thank you guys. I appreciate you.
All right, but welcome to a full, another year. We're out here, Matthew. Another year. We didn't really do much the first one because I think it was like maybe the second.
It was just the second episode.
Yeah,
like we addressed it, but like we were still just.
We bought that little. Dude, yeah. Honestly, this is cool because it went from a tiny little balloon to these fucking eyeballs. So you guys are watching. You guys better fucking keep watching.
Those eyeballs.
That's yeah. It's
I just think I would love to see Ashley go in there and try to exchange balloons. I think that's probably the funniest thing.
The woman was was so sweet, though. She was so nice.
But when you're just like, wait, you want to exchange
She was
balloons?
Okay.
I would just say that, like, okay, but like.
She didn't have to blow them up, though, so it should be okay, because I saw those, and I was like, those are so cool. But if they were flat, I probably would have been like, I don't know about that.
Seems like more work.
Yeah. No, just
so
like,
these were
I don't
just
know.
Ready?
Those. I saw them when I was walking out, and I walked out to my car with
Girl,
the other ones, and I was like, I think those ones are so much cooler than the ones
I thought, like, you had her blow them up and everything. You're just like, no. This is, okay, that's
No,
funny.
the other ones were blown up.
No, the other ones were, but, like, no, that's funny still, but, like, I thought she had to, like, go and, like, blow all these ones up, too, but you're like, no, could I just have that one?
That's hella funny.
Some other girls walked in and were like, we're getting unicorns. It's so funny.
Everyone's on a mission today.
I know, it's just like walking with a plaid.
I feel like I was going a lot before my son was born, and one time when I went, this guy got a whole bunch of balloons. I think he was getting them for this girl. They were like red, and he was trying to be romantic for sure. It was so 100%. Cute. But he started putting them in the car, and I put the baby in, and I was standing there like putting the stroller in, and they started popping one by one, and I was like, what are you doing? I was like, you gotta like get him in there. Don't let them touch the car because it was hot, and he was in there like, well, which one should I get? Should I get these? Like, he was in there the whole time I was in there.
Yeah.
And, like, it was so funny. He popped, like, 4 balloons.
Oh, man. That's...
He was laughing, though.
Because they were
hitting
his car, and his car was hot. Oh, that's hilarious.
Damn. That's brutal. But, all right, Matt, happy birthday once again.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Proud of you.
To another year.
To another year.
Done it. Another year.
Yeah.
Woo.
Dude, speaking of fucking weird, like, year and going around the sun and shit, dude, the month of October has a bunch of, like celestial shit that's going on.
Like what?
On the 2nd, there was a meteor shower. On the 12th, I think, there's another, you're going to be able to see a certain galaxy that we aren't able to see visibly with our own eyes.
I was gonna say, is it Andromeda?
Like with our own eyes, we can see it. I mean, I don't think we specifically here in California are gonna be able to see it.
That's still
cool,
you
know how like there's those things that like happen where like it happens, but only if you're in like this sector of the world you can see it.
Thousands of years, and then finally at some point the universes get really close, and at that point for like a week you can
see it.
And
then
but then it's not gonna happen again for thousands of years.
But then there's an eclipse happening this
a lot of shit happening this month.
And then and then something with Orion's belt. There's a meteor. There's like a meteor shower with like happening from like Orion's belt type shit.
Oh, is that the? Wait, but isn't that supposed to be like within the next 15 years or no?
No, it's happening this month. Everything, all of the things that I just said are happening in the month of October.
It's terrifying.
Dude, it's fucking.
It's scary.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
It's in the ocean.
Dude, dude, Friday the 13th is happening. No, I'm kidding.
Friday
Imagine.
the 13th though is like, I feel like I always have good luck.
Really?
Yeah, there's always some cool shit that goes on.
You got some shit. You
Yeah.
got some shit. I don't know. You got some brujeria. You some fucking.
I definitely don't. No.
Yeah, I don't know.
That
Fucking
was a
some santeria over here. I don't know what's going on. You killed your cousin. I don't know. But
I did not kill
I don't know.
her,
You opened up
she
a
is
portal
alive.
and you haven't closed it. That's all I know.
I've never done that. That's crazy.
Dude, it's crazy that you never closed it. Yeah, I know.
Hearing all this stuff, all I'm thinking is Jalisco and just like, yeah.
Well, you said Jalisco, and I thought that taco you had on the street.
Jalisco's what I'm talking about. You fighting some girl there.
Yeah.
I was thinking about food. I was not thinking about anything else. Just food, man.
That's crazy.
Don't mess with me when I'm hungry.
That story's one of my favorites still.
Yeah, that was a crazy ass story.
That was crazy.
But thank you guys for another episode or watching another episode of the George.Daniel podcast. I will give a shout out to our sponsor, Liquid Death. You guys can get that at www.liquiddeath.com. Mix that in with your Terramana, your tequila, and all that shit. It's fucking gas, you know. That's what we do every Buzzball. Fucking, we're in your email. Check your spam. But yeah, other than that, do you guys want to shout out your guys' Instagrams or whatever?
Yeah, it's Ashley. That's me. Instagram. And also, we're having a couple shows this week. We're doing, this will probably be out after, but we're doing Friday, Jacob Has Temple. then Saturday at Pura, and then shit, we got all kinds of stuff. It's so fun. Everything in the city. Oh, we're doing Fleet Week. We're doing Sunday. We're gonna pull up to tourist stuff. But
it's just a fun like.
Sounds fun.
It's fun. It's fun. Like I've been there when it's like Fleet Week and like the aerial show that they have
on Chrissy Fields, right?
Yeah.
Jacob DJ'd a party on the rooftop over there. It was so cool. It was so cool.
It's fucking sick. It's sick as fuck. It's kind of annoying a little bit when all the fucking planes are flying by. Because there's like 16 just circling around.
You're
just like all of a sudden you feel the windows rattle and you're like,
it's
what the fuck?
Scary.
Yeah, you're
totally
like, are
scary.
we at war? Like
that's why it's good to have a DJ playing.
Yeah,
like
that's kind of distract you a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's fucking awesome. Matt, do you want to shout out?
Matthew.Celebration if you guys want to do any podcast stuff, and then High Times with Matt. I just released an episode. Check it out.
Hell yeah. You guys can find me at George.Daniel __. All my links will be in my bio. Make sure you guys follow the TikTok. We're still trying to crack 100 there. We're trying to crack 100. But from there, I think the ball.
Well, you got me.
Yeah. So we're slowly getting there. We're at 90, maybe 95 by the time this episode gets here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna be posting more clips. And then I'm gonna be paying my little cousins to watch all of the podcasts and tell me what clips the clip.
Which ones resonate
You watch
with them.
it.
Yeah,
you can teach me how to do it.
But like, it's also nice to get someone who doesn't know anything to like look at it and be like, oh, this part was funny.
I have
because what I think is
zero
funny,
bias. There's zero bias because I mean the only thing is that you're a cousin, but even then that's a benefit because you're the host.
Right.
But they don't have any bias on the situation or anything that happened in the room. They just know that was funny.
Yeah. And so it's just like a different eye, and also I want to get them on. I've been wanting to get them on for a while. But
youngins, dude.
15 and 13.
We gotta be fucking hella appropriate.
Oh,
not at all, dude. No, I just trust me.
No,
I'm the fucking
do.
crazy. I'm the crazy uncle. It's fine.
Yeah, but I don't
you know what I mean. We're not gonna. I mean, we're not like.
No.
Yeah, all right, the episode would be fine. But like it's just, dude. One of them is working now. I'm like, dude, you're 15. Like, I started working at 15. I started working at 15, but that was because like I went to continuation high school. Mm-hmm. So like I got off of school at like 1. So I was able to clock in at 1:30, and all that shit. But anyways, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. It really helps us out with the algorithm. We fucking love you guys. And make sure you guys follow all of us and check out all the events that we have cooking. My birthday's coming up in November. I think I have something cool coming. So stay tuned for that. No real plans set in stone yet, but maybe San Jose, you might get something cool. So stay tuned for that. I love you guys and peace.
San Jose. What's up?